I just got home from an awesome Muse concert in Vancouver, and I guess I should probably talk about that this week as my video. Drew bought me tickets for the Muse concert for my birthday, so I was waiting so patiently for February to come, and then it came, and it was like Christmas. We took the ferry to Vancouver, and then we took the bus to the downtown train station, and we walked from there. We stayed at the Ramada, and it was right by the Rogers Arena, which is where they were playing. The room was alright, but they gave us a king-size bed, and it ended up being 2 double beds pushed together and strapped down to make a bed that looked like a king, but did not sleep like one. So we complained when we got up in the morning because it was really uncomfortable, and they gave us half off. So, Ramada. Good stuff. The concert itself was amazing. Drew and I were up a little bit, up a couple rows, so we could see the whole stage. We were sitting center. Band of Skulls opened for Muse, and it's not really my cup of tea. I don't really like that band, but they put on a good show. And then Muse came out, and everybody went crazy. While Band of Skulls was playing, the arena was maybe half full at that point, and I thought, oh no, it's another one of these years. Because the last time we went, it was 3 years ago, they were playing in a different venue. It was a smaller one, and the venue was only about half full last time, which I thought was strange because it's Muse. But this time, by the time Muse opened, that place was packed to the rafters. Like, there were people sitting in the nosebleed section, which I don't know why you'd ever want to see a concert in the nosebleed section because you can't fucking see anything, but whatever. The only 2 free seats in my section were right beside me, and I think it was probably because the people that were sitting there didn't make it. They opened with Unsustainable. Their set list was really good. They managed to get in all of the best songs on their new album while also playing all of the best songs from their old albums. Or some of the best songs, at least. They finished, and the lights go out, and they walk off stage, and everybody's screaming and clapping and whistling. This went on for about 5 minutes, and then people started chanting, "Encore, encore." And so they come out, and Matt Bellamy goes down to the audience, and he's like, "I dedicate this next song to Lexi Bell. Where are you, Lexi? Are you here, Lexi? Like, this is free." And they start playing Undisclosed Desires, and then they played 2 songs after that, so the encore was 3 songs. They told us that Vancouver was the best city in Canada. I did manage to get some videos, and I'll probably upload those on my own YouTube channel, which I will link below. I think the thing that I love most about Muse is how wide-ranging they are for fandom. There was this man that was standing behind us in line to get into the arena. He was probably mid-60s, and he was a businessman. This is the kind of guy that drives like an Audi, and he was wearing a really nice tailored suit and shiny patent leather shoes, and he looked like the kind of guy that would own the arena. And he was talking about how he'd seen Muse 6 times. Every time was fantastic, and he was such a huge fan of theirs. I was just blown away. He did not look like your typical Muse fan. It was kind of funny. They experiment with their sound. A lot of people said that their newest album, The Second Law, was crap because it sounded like dubstep or something stupid. But every sound that they make on their album, every synth noise, every bass drop, everything electronic that they use is made through Matt Bellamy's guitar. They perform all of their songs live almost exactly the same as they do on their album. If it's not the same, then it's better because they've added something extra to it. They put on an amazing show. It's all lasers and balloons dropping from the ceiling and smoke. It was a lot of fun. And then when I'm going home, I get on the bus after the ferry in Nanaimo, and the bus driver taps me on the shoulder and he goes, "Are you a Mass Effect fan?" And I go, "Yeah." And he's like, "That's awesome! I'm playing through it for the 15th time myself, and I haven't checked out all the DLC for Mass Effect 3 yet, and I haven't played the extended cut. It's my favorite game of all time." And we were yakking about Mass Effect and Leviathan and the merits of the original ending. And everybody on the bus is staring at us like we're speaking some kind of foreign language. And then I sit down beside Drew afterwards and he looks at me and he goes, "Was that a Muse fan?" And I was like, "No, it was a Mass Effect fan." This is the strangest thing. He was this middle-aged British guy, huge Mass Effect fan. So that was just awesome icing on top of an awesome cake. If you ever get the chance to see Muse in your city, I highly recommend it. They put on incredible shows.